May 17th, 2020. It's Sunday. Newbridge on Sea. Yeah, some things I'll just have to get rid of. Some monikers. Concerned about it being an old fort. I'm a bit troubled. More than a bit troubled at this point over here. It's scaring the shit out of me. I'm not quite sure how to deal with it. One of the phobias I've got is dealing with doctors' offices, pills, potions, lotions, nothing but getting sliced, diced, and shocked to death. And I had my fair share of them over the past 50-some odd years. Trying to keep your human body together to practically kill you in the process just to keep it alive. That's what scares the hell out of me at the time anyway. What they may do or may not do just to keep you going. Kind of pills or potions that may make you nauseous, sick, or having medical complications. And yet this is our medical industry here. It's a medical practice. They don't know what's going on until they practice on you. Tell them the symptoms and they'll try to guess what the correct thing is. Sometimes remedy is worse than the illness. In my situation at this point over here, it scares the hell out of me what I'm dealing with. And I don't know how to deal with it. I gotta make an appointment to see a doctor, if I can. The first time to see a primary care physician regarding my medical condition. Whether that be, I've got multiple, not to mention mental health. I'm going to be draining dry everything else I've got just to get myself somewhat together, and it's going to scare the living crap out of me. In fact, it still is scaring the living crap out of me at this point over here, and I'm not quite sure how to deal with it, but I have to. There's one thing to Billy Edgar talked about other things happening around you, but this damn thing scares the living crap out of me. Not taking care of it means I'm going to be killing myself, and I don't even know why or understand it. So I was actually able to face it, but then facing the damn thing still scares the shit out of me because I might be getting stabbed or worse. Deal with neuropathy, you had to deal with medications in order to deal with it. My mother was hooked on disipramine and several other medications that she couldn't get off of it. She couldn't stay off of it if she wanted to. Her body built up such an intolerance to the medication that she was actually off of it. Or should I say, I used the wrong word on that one, tolerance. I should say dependence upon it. That, without it, her personality changed a great deal. My brother didn't like the idea of taking insulin shots. He did it every once in a great while when he felt like he needed it the most. But he felt like he had his diabetes under control. Well, shit. So much for that. Has a stroke, and about a couple of months later, he passes away. About 3 months, they took the effects of the stroke to really show what diabetes was really about. He had dealt with heart pains and palpitations and shortness of breath for our past 20, more than that, a lot more than that. But still, my turn. I haven't had any heart issues since the heart surgery. I had migraines, but I hadn't had any neuropathy, tingling in the feet, pain in the feet, where I couldn't even sit down long enough for my feet not to stop hurting or stop tingling or stop itching. And not to mention the hands are feeling the same damn way too. Not the pain yet, but they will be. Give him a couple of more months and oh, he'll be breaking loose. Or better yet, my kidneys and liver and any other vital organ will be shutting down and I'll be really screwed over. Just something I need to look forward to growing older is your body trying to kill you. But you're supposed to cope and supposed to have fun for the rest of your life, even though you're going to be on life support. Almost indefinitely until your body dies. Scary prospect. When you were a hell of a lot younger, you didn't have to face it. It didn't matter, but there was a lot of kids back then who actually did. Type 1 and type 2s. They had to grow up with the diabetes. They had to deal with the heart conditions. They had to deal with crooked limbs, crooked malformed. They had to deal with a lot of medical conditions that required a hell of a lot of hospitalization and a lot of therapy. I was among the lucky ones who didn't have to. I was one of the grateful ones, not showing it enough. I grew up a sheltered life. But not sheltered enough. I seriously didn't take care of myself all that often when I tried to take care of my brother. He kept wanting to smoke cokes and stuff like that. And I kept dealing with my teas and sugar all the damn time. It was the worst one off. He smoked, I didn't. And he's dead, I'm alive. And that scares the hell out of me even worse. Not sure why I'm alive. I'm not sure how I'm alive. What scares me the most is being able to see a doctor. General workup. They either want billing for either a general workup or they want specifics. Well, I'm coming in with multiple specifics at this point over here, but they probably want a general workup on me anyway for another visit. You know, blood sugar. Can't stand that damn poking. Or slicing of the finger. Just get blood out and put out a test tube and just get going. Scratch my arm enough, I'll get some blood out of it or out of my leg and I'll give it to them that way. I'll pick up a scab. Get their blood that way. At least I'll be able to deal with that kind of pain level. Still. All I gotta do is make the appointment tomorrow. Verify my condition. Verify I'm not COVID. Make an appointment this week or next week. Hopefully not on a Tuesday. I've got this week and next week and that's it. That's cool. After that, I don't know what the hell happens. But there's a final exam coming up. I haven't quite seen anything of it yet. Checking out things left and right, but I have to be careful a great deal. And if I happen to see a doctor next week, it's better than nothing. And we'll see what happens. Tuesday is the next meeting, our last meeting. We'll see what happens. I'm scared. I'm scared. I screwed up a hell of a lot. I don't know what to do next. And I'm afraid. I'm frightened because I don't know what else I should be doing at this point. And it hurts. It hurts. I don't know how to do things, but I'm just doing them. Checking email and checking things on the internet. Nothing yet about from school. I'm not as assured about a lot of things when my own mortality is in front of me. I am not. It's not the basket into eternity and a lifestyle. Leaving things behind and worrying about what the hell I'm going to do about that. But when you're a spirit, you don't have anything to worry about now. And the thing is, things are just things. Legacy matters sometimes, though. What we leave behind for others. But the thing is, what the hell do I have to leave behind, and who do I leave it behind for? Who do I give it away to? I mean, shit. It's an open season in this place. I have to make preparations. I have to make it possible for my family's ashes to be taken care of properly. Other than that, I don't know. Oh, well, I'm worrying about the damn psychological damage of damn holes and skins and lesions and stuff like that. It's supposed to freak me out. Damn bumps with repetitive motions and things on them are supposed to scare the shit out of me. It's supposed to remind me of what terror or fear is supposed to be of an unknown situation. I look at the images and they're freaked out, and it still made me nauseous because it was forcing me to make myself nauseous. I was walking one of my I was walking with a little girl earlier this morning, and we're coming back into the compound. We have metal table and chairs. They're plastic coated to keep the metal from rusting, but they are full of holes, repetitive, and I was feeling them. I was feeling them to get the reality of it, and I didn't have anything to fear from. I didn't have anything to fear from them because they couldn't hurt me. I couldn't be hurt by them, so I didn't feel like it. I was all right. I was all right. I was all right. I looked at my skin modeling closely enough. I've got pores all over the damn place. Sometimes there'll be hairs coming out of it, sometimes not. But it didn't gross me out as much. Only because I didn't have those damn things all over. Like it kept saying the photoshopped images. And that's what makes my stomach churn. I'm not going to start talking about it. I'm still going to have to keep turning it over. Not worrying about it. Because it's not worthwhile. However, thinking about friends of mine and family of mine who've been diagnosed with this, yes, I am. And that's what concerns the hell out of me, because it's a lifestyle change. It's trying to deal and cope with another condition I have to live with for the rest of my life. Either short or long, I don't know how long or how well I'll treat my damn body. If I can. If I am allowed that much. If any. Yeah, it scares the hell out of me. But I will try to take care of something about it. Maybe too late and I'll just be barely coping with it. That's going to be the other issue. Just to barely cope with it. Maybe other people say, that shouldn't be right, that shouldn't be right. But, I look at it. My family has had this condition throughout the generations. I've had heart conditions in the generations. I've had strokes. And a few other things that I'm not quite familiar with. Epilepsy, which I haven't had, thank God. Unfortunate on that one. But this is something I have to deal with. This is something I'm going to have to live with. This is a reality check. It's not the COVID-19 that's ready to kill your ass. It's a condition that you've been stuck with, and yet sometimes it's been said either by professors or doctors that maybe lifestyle changes, even though if you got genetic history, you can still change your way and still get better. Holistically, diets, exercise, hopefully without getting stabbed. I'm not looking forward to using a damn needle on me. And I'm not too keen on using pills all the time either, but it's something I'm going to have to deal with and live with right now as it is. It's almost late at night. I'm tired as hell. There's been a lot of nights. There's been a lot of sleepless nights. There's been practically 2 or 3 months of it that I couldn't even sleep right. I don't even remember when the hell I actually slept during the nighttime. When it was actually longer than 2 or 3 hours. He said maybe to take care of my brother, or earlier than that, I guess. Maybe it was a couple of years. I couldn't be sure. But it's like YouTube, Facebook. I'm not a lot of people. I'm not anybody. I'm just me. I'm trying to deal. I'm trying to cope. I'm trying to deal with it. I don't heavily snack. I don't go for a lot of sweets or a lot of salty stuff. I've been having sleep issues where I sleep during the day and at night wonder why it's so damn reversed. And I feel so damn screwed up. I've been trying to cope. I've been trying to deal. I just didn't have the doctors or anything else to do it. Maybe this time it's different. Maybe this time will be something. And maybe this time I'll be hopefully a little easier. I'm still going to have to make logs. I'm going to have to make log reports, get more flash drives to store the information on. Just so I can keep up with my daily life. Just to let people know what the hell's going on in my life. All the files, they're not labeled correctly. They're all in their own chronological order. And believe me, it's a hell of a lot of files. Mislabeled, but they're all in chrono. One way or another. I just hope I can get, I don't know what to hope for. I hate losing it too. Feeling that, scratching my fingers And I know it's a neuropathy. I can put all the Claridol I can, but I know it's the nerve endings, my fingers here, along the areas here. They have neuropathy. And it's something I have to deal with. It's something I have to cope with. It's a reality check. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll die, maybe not. I've got a friend who's worried about me. She wants me to go to a doctor's office to get myself checked out. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna have to. I'm not looking forward to it either. But it's something I have to do. I can make the appointment. See what happens. Check the coverage. Make the appointment. I've got another 7 hours left. 6 hours maybe. You think maybe sometime I might be able to get some sleep. I hope. Anyway, see what happens. Yeah, I'm sad enough. See what happens tomorrow. I'll let you know.